Okay, welcome back to another Strange Bro Jim stream. I'm your host, Strange Bro Jim, and today we're going to most likely finish off the fill picks that we had left. Probably won't take too long. Then we'll go ahead and get some videos up for um, so that they are released and in their respective playlists, and everybody can kind of enjoy them, in their respective playlists, and everybody has a great time with them. At least, you know, that's the idea. You know, hopefully, others are enjoying it. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of troubleshooting right at at that particular moment in time, though, because I seem to be having a little bit of difficulty with my Discord right at the moment. Not sure what's going on, but I'll tackle that after this video. And then later on tonight, we got some more 2 Point Hospital. So we got that going on. So, um, so yeah, not much else going on right at this moment in time. So we'll go ahead and switch on over to the Philippics. So hey there, Kirito, how you doing, bud? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day, bud? All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. And then, of course, let me go ahead and make it visible. Let's see. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem. It wasn't. Alright, well, that isn't doing what I wanted to do. Let's try that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, as you can see, we are very close to the ending here. We do not have very much left to go on this. So, um, the you know the problem with this though is the fact that yeah, I don't know, you know it's getting, we haven't had too many cascades in the process of solving all this, so yeah. um so here's what I'm gonna say though, because let me look at, this 6 here, right? um So, the 6 and 4 combo here, I just noticed something. See, the 6 has 2 values left to it, right? Um, and only 2 more. I can't put 3 down and the 6 is going to be happy. That's not possible. Okay, so it can only have 2. Now, here's the thing. If I put 1 here and then 1 there, I'm going to have to make both of these as um, an example, I would have to make both of these as um, blank, like there's nothing there. Well, that's going to screw over this 4 here because it only has 1 more left there. So one thing's for sure, for certain on this. One, this has to be blank, already given. Okay, because the 6 has to have 2 here for this 4 to work, because the only other spot for this 4 to use is this one here, which again has to be filled in, has to be, it's not a blank, which, solves this 5 here, and this 5 is already solved on that one as well. This 5 has its 4 blank and 3 filled in, so it needs 2 more filled in. So there's that. So, we got a couple more done there. So that's good. The problem is that we don't know where um, we don't know where the 2 is in the set of 3. Okay, not yet anyway. And unfortunately for this 6 down here, we don't know where the 1 is and its remaining 2 blanks either. I don't know. I mean, it could be right there, for this one. No idea. So we're gonna leave these 2 6s and this 4 alone for right now. We're gonna look elsewhere because you can see this 5 here has 4 blanks, has 4 filled in, needs 1 more. So there we go. Now this 5 has 3 filled in. It can do 2 more and 2 more blanks. Problem is that with the 4 here, don't know exactly where it might stand. The 6 has 2 coming to it somewhere in this set and 1 blank. Now, could it be like something like this? Makes that 5 happy, makes this 6 happy? I don't know. I can't confirm that right at the moment, so we'll have to. Can't really do much on that. Okay, that would be a little too much guessing. So we'll have to pause on that. Um, this 4 has 3 more coming to it, and it could basically put the 3 outside of this 4 box here. 1, 2, 3, and the 4 would be satisfied, and nothing would be going to that 3. So, um, so yeah. Now, I will say this 4 here has 2 more coming to it, and obviously the rest would be blank, which would mean that this 3 has 2 in these 6 here, so it has to have 1 in these 3 here. Where? No idea. But that's something at least. Something to kind of be aware of anyway. Um, mm, mhm. Well, that would be a very interesting universe there, Kirito. Keep on working on it. Keep on processing that. Okay. This 3 has 1 more coming to it in these 4 spots. That would mean 3 of these are blank, which means this 5 has 2 more coming to it somewhere in here and 1 more blank in there, but I don't know where it's at. So, so if one, no, if 2 more is going there, 2 more is going in here, means 2 more would have to go there. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if I can really fill the rest of that in. Hmm. always like one short. There's always like, you know, oh God, you know, this, you know, sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. It's like, ah, God damn it. Like, for example here, I'm looking at, you know, I look at this 4 and 5 combo here. Okay, this 4 just needs 2 more for it to be taken care of here, right? Um, Now this 6 could have like 2 here and then 1 there, you know, so like, you know, so, and you know, that would satisfy this 3, it would satisfy the 6, so on and so forth, right? You know, but it doesn't necessarily satisfy this 4. You know, I look up here for this 5 and I think, okay, well, I need 4 more in this, you know, and what's left over here, which is, you know, basically 7 spots. I need 4 more filled in here. And obviously I can't do like, you know, 3 or anything like that. That screws up the 4. So, um, so maximum I could put 2 here, but at the same time I could also have just 1, you know, for this 4. So it's one of those things where it's like so close and yet I can't like get to that point of like, you know, yeah, this is like definitive. You know, this works exactly how I want it to work. It's like, ah, but here's the counterpoint here. Here's the counterpoint. This 5 has 3 more coming to it, right? So, but the thing is that I can put 3 here. That screws up this 4, right? So these 4 spots has to have 2 out of the 3, right? Well, for this 5, that leaves only 1 spot left for its fifth value, right? So it has, you know, one more has to be placed there for the 5, and then 2 has to go in here, which satisfies this 4. Okay, if 2 goes into these 2 spots to satisfy this 5, this 4 is satisfied, which means everything here is blank. It has to be. So there's that. Hmm, okay. The 7 has 5 more coming to it and 1 more blank. Here's the thing. I can't put 5 here because that screws up this 5. So, one of the blanks has to be in this set of 5 somewhere for the 7, which means the 7 has to have 1 here as a given. Okay. If 1 more is coming here for this 4 and for the 5, then that means this 5 here is only going to have 2 in this particular area. which means it has 3 more coming to it. Well, and it has 3 more outside, so there you go. If there's one here, and only one here, I mean, this 5 needs 2 more. Can't put them both there. So one has to go there, and then, the other one in the blank has to go in here, which means this has to be blank. That also kind of works for this 4 here because everything else is done for it. We're done. We don't need to worry about anything more around this 4, so that's good. This 3 is now complete, so we can fill the rest of that in, and this 5 needs 1 more, so there's that. This 4 is now done, so we fill in the rest of that. We're having a cascade again, so that's good. There's that. Completes all of that. We have 1 more here and 1 blank, which means all that is filled in. If there's 1 more coming here and 1 more blank, then this 5 here is pretty much done. So all that is blank. This 6 now has 3 blanks, so I have to fill in everything else, which means that's now blank. Okay, this 3 is done, so we can fill in the rest around it. This 4 is done, so we can fill in that. This 3 needs 2 more, so we fill in that, but this 2 is now done, so we close that one off. This 4 needs 2 more, so we fill in that, and this 4 is done. This 4 has 2 more needed, so it fills in that. This 4 is done. This 4 needs 1 more. Place that there. This 3 is done. This 2 needs 2 more, and this 3 is done. This 4 needs 1 more. Place that there. This 3 is done. The 6 has 3 blanks. It's, so it just needs 2 more. Place that there. This 5 is done. This 4 needs 2 more. Place that down. And that 6 is done as well. So there we go. This 4 needs 1 more. Place that down. And this 2 is done. And this 6 has 3 blank. So it just needs 1 more. Place that down. This 4 is done. And this 1 is done. This 4 is done. This 2 needs 2 more. And this 3 is done. This 3 needs 1 more. And this 3 is done. This 2 needs 2 more. And this 4 needs 2 more. So there it goes. And we are all done with that particular puzzle. Oh boy, that was a little rough, but hey, we got it done on the end. So, and that's going to be it for our Conceptus puzzles for the week. Now again, you're welcome to go and look at the other puzzles. Feel free to have fun with the other puzzles that are there if you're interested. Again, um, I find the maze and data picks to be too easy. Um, Sudoku is either too easy or um, Sudoku and Kuruku is either too easy or, I'm always like having to fill in like a ton and ton of pencil marks that are easy to remove. So I really don't like that. I kind of wish that they had the pencil mark removals, much like they had the skyscrapers. Kind of wish that they would add those in, and that particular script into these particular games. Um, but yeah, but everything else, we're all done with it. So There will not be any Conceptus tomorrow. So if anybody's kind of curious about that. So, so we're just gonna go ahead and end this video here. I want to thank everybody that stopped on by and chatted with me, such as Kirito. I want to thank anybody else that was just kind of lurking in the background. Thank you for being here. Check out the description for multiple links down below. Discord, Patreon, Throne. Um, got that Stream Team, Team Robot down there if you're interested in joining up with that. Always looking for more members. Also, check out the other members of the team as well. Go show them some support and love. But yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time. There we go. All right. Sorry for um, maybe kind of ignoring you there a little bit there, Kirito. I just wanted to kind of finish off that puzzle. It was like very close to being finished. I just wanted to kind of get it done and over with. Um, so okay, so you're basically saying Bruce Wayne is basically adopted Peter Pan's not Peter Pan, Peter Parker's son. Um, well, I mean, he's already aware of people with superpowers anyway, you know. I mean, all he has to do is look at the rest of the Justice League, and he'll see people with superpowers. So I'm not, I wouldn't be too surprised, um, um, if he understands that, accepts it, and works with it, kind of thing. But here's the thing. I would imagine. Oh, here's the thing. I don't know what Batman would do in terms of, how he would be as a father. Because you have to understand, um, from everything that I've known, everything that I've like seen and heard about Batman, um, Bruce Wayne is his mask. He puts on the Bruce Wayne mask to act normal in society, right? Batman is who he is from everything that I've seen, or everything that I've heard about Bruce Wayne slash Batman. Batman is who he is, you know. Um, that is his persona. Okay, that is who he is. So I don't know how he would be able to handle being like an adopted father. Okay. Would he try to put on his mask of Bruce Wayne to just try to give Peter Parker's son, you know, trying to give Peter Parker's son kind of a life that he didn't really, I mean, he had for a little while, but obviously, with his parents being taken away from him, he obviously dealt with a lot of trauma himself. But I mean, a 2-year old isn't going to know that information. They're not gonna remember, oh my God, all my parents and everybody in the town that I grew up, that my parents grew up in are dead, blah blah blah. They're not gonna know. They're not going to know exactly what happened. So they're basically going to, um, Peter Pan's son is going to be kind of, in a sense, latching on to Batman. Now, is is he going to put on the Bruce Wayne mask to try to be kind of a surrogate father for him so that he would, in the hopes of like giving the child somewhat of a normal life, away from being a vigilante? Or would he go into the persona of being Batman and basically training him into being, you know, the detective, the scientist, and, you know, basically a kick-ass powerhouse, you know, via Batman, you know. Um, so that's something that you're gonna have to kind of figure out yourself. How would Bruce, how would Bruce Wayne slash Batman handle the situation? Does he go Bruce Wayne and try to be a father, or would he be Batman and train the son into basically a fighting force? You know. Now you have to understand. Um, I think for the most part, from what from everything that I've seen and read and stuff like that, Bruce Wayne typically wants people to kind of still have like a normal life. Like he would prefer like tackling all the troubles in the world. It feels like, he tends to try to like put all the troubles and stuff like that on his shoulders, so no one else has to deal with them. Um, he tries to take on all that pressure, all that responsibility on himself. Okay. So I would say that he would probably try to do more of try to be more of a Bruce Wayne slash try to be more of a father towards his adoptive son, Peter Pan's son. I don't know what name you're gonna give that son, but you know, I would figure that he would kind of try to do that versus trying to say like, hey son, I'm gonna, you know, put you through all the training that I went through. Um, you know, Shadow League of Shadows, turning you into, all the martial arts. I'm gonna train you in how to handle pain and how to become a detective, on how to, use your powers for good. And you're gonna join my team to be a crime fighting force. I don't think he would normally want to do that. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised if he goes like, "Hey, martial arts is a good training for you. We're gonna train in martial arts together." I could totally see him trying to do that. No worries on that. Um, because martial arts tends to have a good like discipline, good mental fortification, and and you can get some good, you know, ways of defending yourself as well in martial arts. So I could totally see like Bruce Wayne teaching um, Peter Pan's son how to do like martial arts. But I wouldn't necessarily say that he'd be wanting to bring him into the business. Okay. From what I understand, he was very reluctant to even bring any of the Robins in. Much like Batgirl in, or or anything along those lines. He really did not like he didn't really like doing that. They basically chose it for themselves. So you'd have to basically get the son to want to join in, I guess you might say. You know. So so yeah. That's how I'd probably that's that's probably how I would do it. Okay, I'm having some problems opening up Discord. So, mm, mm, what's going on here? No, wait, that's I have a bit of a problem with the Discord causing some problems here. So, Hmm. Okay, let me look this up here a little bit. Hmm. Okay. So I can't seem to get into my Discord at this moment in time, and you know, so I just looked up, so um, you know, I try to run Discord, it closes almost instantaneously. Okay, so obviously there's a problem going on. Okay. Um, I look on my event viewer, which, if you listen to it properly, you'll typically hear like, something kind of going off if you have some form of problem, right? So I can see here that um, that they are mentioning when I tried to activate Discord at that particular moment in time, um, it's saying the application specific permission settings do not grant a local activation permission, which is interesting. So I looked that particular error up and I'm seeing some potential for trying to fix it. So I'm going to see what this is all about. Properties, okay. is available. It is. It doesn't have remote access. Hmm. But why would I want remote access for this? Okay, hold on. Why do I need remote access for anonymous login? I don't like this. Let's see. Does Discord need remote access for them? Yeah. So I don't think that's right. Okay, here. I don't think this is correct. Let's cancel out of that for right now. Um, the application for some reason. What's going on here? Okay, well, I keep on getting these Windows logs. This seems to be the only things that I've been getting. Okay. Nothing with these. Oh boy, that is a lot. that. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, I don't want it to be that. Or that. It doesn't even get that far. Um, I mean, I have plenty of space. It's not a problem with that. At least last I knew, there wasn't any problem. Um, got plenty of gigabytes there. Gigabytes there. And I don't put it on my external hard drive, so, but I mean, there's plenty of gigabytes there, so it's not a matter of space issues, so What is going on here? Oh my god, I right clicked and selected it, you fucking idiot. Oh, Windows, what the fuck? Like, if you do a right click and do the show more options, select the troubleshoot compatibility, it should help. It's like, I did that. So in other words, that was worthless. Thank you. Wait, um, hello? Um, Windows, what the fuck? Okay. It just, god damn it. I selected the option for for it to try to do Defender scan, and it, you know, gave me like multiple options of like, um, full scan, custom scan, and stuff like that. I'm like going, well, I selected one file for it to scan, so full scan, and then it was like going, okay, I'll scan your entire disk. It's like, uh, hey, if I'm being specific about a specific file, maybe just do a specific file scan. How hard is that? Okay. Well, the problem is that I don't know exactly. Okay, well, yeah, I figured that that wasn't that big of a deal, or that wasn't a major issue, but still, I wanted to try it anyway. Um, yeah, it doesn't work either. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Okay, I'll give this one a call. Give this one a try. I doubt this is actually something that I'm having a problem with right at this moment in time, but I mean, I'm at my kind of wit's end right at this moment in time as to what the main. Yeah, that's not a thing. This was, 8 years ago, so I'm not surprised. cache. Nope, that didn't work. It brings up an error message very briefly and then it closes it right down. So there's something's going wrong and I'm not quite sure what it is right at this moment in time. Keep on getting this warning each time. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, I do not really want to be messing with registry editor if I can help it. Particular solution looks like it could potentially be I mean, you typically do not want to be messing around with the registry. I mean, unless you are very well informed on how to handle it and how to, deal with it. And you typically want to, like, save your computer, like your information on your computer and stuff like that before you even want to even consider working with your registry, right? So yeah, this one doesn't look like I want to try to work on, see if that could potentially be um, done this. So we want that to be something for me to kind of check. Um, let's see. Hmm, I have a funny feeling I'm probably just gonna need to do like a full-on restart because I mean I did do, I did try to do some like scanning of everything to make sure that everything was kind of working properly. Um, and the program that I normally like to use, fix said issues, but I mean, I didn't necessarily feel like I needed to do uh, a restart on it, but I might need to do that just to kind of get so. So you know what? Give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. I'll start it right back up with, going right into the 2-point hospital when I come on back. But I'm gonna do a quick restart just to see if I can get Discord up and running, and then I will be back with some 2-point hospital when I return. Um, So I'm sorry that this is going to be kind of, I'm stopping this stream right now, but we're going to see if we can fix what's going